Well, on this incredibly cold evening, well, it's not quite evening, the afternoon, I thought, what a better way to warm up than go berry tasting, alcoholic berry tasting. There's this thing in Finland where they make wine out of different types of berries. I've tried a couple now, but I'm really excited to go tasting. Not wine tasting, but berry tasting, or some juice tasting, not juice, alcohol tasting at the Arctic bar. Welcome to this brief video on the Lignell Piispanen distillery. This distillery can be found in the Kuopio region of Finland, central Finland's lakelands. And what a beautiful part of the world it is. However, when temperatures drop to -10 degrees outside, what better way of warming oneself up than taking a distillery tour here that includes cocktails and spirit tasting. Here you'll see them making up a cocktail of my choice. A little bit of history on the Lignell Piispanen. It was started in 1852 by Gustav Emanuel Ranin, so almost 171 years ago today. And it remains the oldest family-owned alcohol company in Finland. Now, anyone that knows me will know I'm a big fan of alcohol. Alcohol is not the devil's drink, it's an evolution passed down by our courageous ancestors over the centuries. Without alcohol, Europe wouldn't have become the fine place it is today. The Dutch would not have their courage, and the Irish simply wouldn't be as fun as they are today without it. Never do business with someone who you haven't had a few drinks with. You will understand the true person after a few drinks. If they are violent, this is who they are, and my advice would be to stay well away. If, however, they are merry and good fun, then this is who they truly are. Always drink responsibly, and always behave like a gentleman or lady. Don't be that annoying drunk after a few. Fantastic, thank you. Cheers.
But should we say kippis first?
Yes.
Kippis.
xnKUQ. Since we are here. xnKUQ.
So I'm just having this, their Finnish version of the White Russian, and to be honest, because they're not using vodka in it, it's so good. It uses this salt kiss for the White Russian. It's really, really good. Big fan of that. Get to try some cloudberry liqueur now. Oh my, that's really good. It kind of tastes like a sherry.
Yeah, it has a very complex taste.
As you can see from this footage, I had the fortune to recently tour around the distillery, and I noted while being educated on Lignell Piispanen, its products have a humble beauty and an organic strength, as the core ingredients originate in the pristine forests and marshlands of the Northern Hemisphere. Berries and plants make up 100% of the pure raw materials of Gustav's spirits. As they've been around for over 170 years, they've really refined the distillery process. I got to sample an array of their product thanks to signing up to their history and their tasting tour. I'm not sponsored by them in any way, I simply chose to make this video because I had such a good time on this distillery tour. I have to say, it's a bloody good way to spend an afternoon when it is so cold and dark outside. As I toured around the distillery and consumed an array of spirits on offer, it became clear that the smooth tasting drinks came about due to having a highly responsible production process, which at least for me, gave them a very unique and authentic taste. Well, this is exciting. We've got all these samples to try, plus we've got this amazing looking food. This looks really, really good. So how did the distillery come about? Well, if you go back all the way to 1852, the same year that Louis Napoleon Bonaparte enacted a new constitution in France, Britain's Westminster Palace had just been built, and a new young Russian named Leo Tolstoy published his first novel.
Turn sideways on. Drum your shoulder on your chest.
This distillery was being started by Gustav Ranin, a new business after he'd purchased the Crown Distillery, which was founded in 1783 in the city of Kuopio, Finland. In buying the King's Distillery, he set in motion one of the region's most loved alcohol companies, creating incredibly tasty liqueurs, gins and vodkas that was sourced only from local ingredients. Much advancement has been made over the course of 171 years, and each generation has left its mark and added its own knowledge. But there is one thing that has never changed. It is the family owner's promise to offer authentic tastes of the Arctic, This means a deep respect for the Arctic wilderness, an artisan approach to its pure botanicals, and a continuous effort to achieve better and better results. Flavors that highlight the 4 distinctive seasons of the Northern Hemisphere. The passing on of traditions from generation to generation has clearly been one of the reasons for its success. Arctic weather conditions add their own challenges that necessitate a dash of innovation and humility, and perhaps a stubborn refusal for a company like this to give up. And it seems that every generation that has been involved in this company headed into a future with knowledge passed on by those who came before them. The years have removed the unnecessary from the process towards the goal. Tastes which have caressed certainly my palate. The tour I took part in was a factory tour and tasting. This tour was €35 and I have to say it was well worth it. I'm just sorry that the footage doesn't really do it justice. If you're ever in central Finland, this is certainly a tour to bring friends and family along with you.
Well, I have to say, 5 drinks in, I'm feeling warm and feeling slightly merry, and I have to say that was incredibly tasty, great food and great drinks. Really was a big fan of the salted caramel one, which I had with my first drink. And I also really loved the gins. Yeah, the first gin and the vodka with the dill. Oh my god, the vodka normally tastes not much, but with dill, it was like aquavit and very special.
Stay tuned for a video on the city of Kuopio.
Well, back out into the darkness, time to head back. If you like this content, click that like button, click that subscribe button, and also, if you're in the area, check out this wonderful place. Really good.
And if you've been here or if you sampled the drinks of this distillery, leave a comment below, let me know what you think. And if the distillery is listening, feel free to send me a bottle. I never say no to a good glass. Until next time, peace out.